Check out ProBoxingSupplies.com, PowerPerformanceProducts.com, and you're watching MMAinterviews.tv.
Spencer Lazar, MMAinterviews.tv, here at a charity function for It Ain't Chemo. I'm with Randy Couture, legendary UFC fighter himself. What brings you out tonight? Talk about It Ain't Chemo.
Being auctioned off tonight for dinner, and it's going to be cool. I went to the auction last year when they held it out at Stoney's. It was a really cool event. Happened to work out this year that I'm home and was able to participate. My son does a ton of stuff with the organization. It's a terrific organization. I've met a bunch of the warriors at the gym, and it's just great. So I'm happy to be a part of this.
To give us an idea how much you might go for this year, how much did you go for last year?
Oh, I didn't auction last year. I just got to watch because I wasn't really supposed to be in town. But this year, obviously, I'm here. I'm going to be auctioned off, and my son evidently has thrown down the gauntlet. The young stud thinks he's going to go for more than me. I don't think that's going to happen, though.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, wisdom over age every single time.
What have you been up to? Expendables 2 is getting ready here. You all done with that?
We just finished right after New Year's. Finished our last week in New Orleans. The whole first part of the movie was shot in Bulgaria. Was there for over 3 months, and got back just before Christmas. So it's been a long haul. Did a movie called Hijack just before that. They'll both come out this summer in the August-September time frame. So
you're gonna take a little time off? Or you're gonna right back into the shooting?
We're working some more. Yeah, got a couple more projects that I'm attached to. Hopefully we'll come together. Maybe we'll be starting one of those here in March. And obviously just got picked up to do the Fox broadcast of the UFC on Fox. So really excited about that opportunity as well.
Did you enjoy that? I mean, how was that for you?
It was fun. It was fun to be back in the booth, back in, involved in the sport and be around the guys again. It was all good.
I saw actually something too. I think you were training recently with the boys back there, still showing them how it's done.
Still getting on the mat. I mean, it's kind of a way of life. So it's fun to kind of, live vicariously through the guys at Extreme Couture and all the things that they're accomplishing.
What do you think is going to happen this weekend, UFC 143?
Man, there's some great fights on this card. Really excited about the Diaz Condit fight. Obviously, when you can't make a good case for either guy on who's going to win, it makes for a pretty interesting night. Obviously, Koscheck and Mike Pierce. I've known Mike Pierce since he was in high school. He's a great wrestler, a great athlete. He's really putting it together. This is a big step up in competition for him, fighting Koscheck, who's been a veteran of that first season of The Ultimate Fighter, and really come a long ways. And had a couple title shots. He's definitely an amazing, not just wrestler, but fighter now. So it's going to be an interesting fight, too. When two wrestlers go at it, it's always a good fight.
So who's going to win?
It's tough for me to call. Obviously, sentimentally, I hope Mike Pierce does really, really well. He's a great young kid. I think the analyst in me says that the veteran in Koscheck is probably going to be pretty tough to deal with.
What about the main event?
The main event, I think, again, the veteran in Diaz. I think both guys are amazing. Little more refined striking from Diaz, but he only uses his hands typically. Condit has a tendency to use more of his other tools, his kicking, and he's long, which is unusual for Diaz to be against a guy that's longer, taller than he is. I would give Diaz the nod on the ground. His jiu-jitsu, I think, is better than Condit's. He's a better submission guy. Who knows where the fight's going to go? With Diaz especially, they have a tendency to want to bang and be on their feet most of the time, unless he's dealing with a guy like Diego Sanchez, which has forced him to fight on the ground. So I think Diaz is going to pull it off.
Okay. And lastly, just one prediction, Frankie Edgar, Ben Henderson.
Gosh, you got to go with the champ in that one. I think Frankie Edgar is the man. He's we're very, very impressed with him. He's such a great kid, too. So I think it'll be a great fight. Ben Henderson's got his work cut out for him, though.
Okay. Appreciate the time. Anything else you want to say about the charity?
I'm just happy to be here. I hope we'll see, hopefully we'll raise some great money for It Ain't Chemo.
Okay, good luck. I hope you get somebody nice and bearable when you get auctioned off here tonight.
Godspeed and party on.